It's Sunday, June 16, I think. Wamek and Noah are in the woods, and I'm having a quiet morning. I think this is gonna be a nice garden tour because I am officially done planting. And now Operation Grass Recovery is starting. Okay, so I'm just going to start. I can't tell if these have grown in a lot. I think they did. I mean, I can't even see soil in the big green pot, so I guess so. And maybe not these geraniums. Oh, the sun is coming out. Maybe not these geraniums, but I have some that are starting to put on buds, and it's so exciting because this is the one that I overwintered in water. And then this one right here. I'm so excited. I will never stop overwintering geraniums. And the Peruvian daffodils are growing. I don't know how long it takes for them to have flowers, but we'll see. The lavenders are growing slow. The trees are doing good. Finally, we have the sun. As soon as I start recording, we have the sun because it's been a gloomy morning. I'm gonna try and focus on not moving the camera too fast because Wamek told me that last week's tour, the camera was moving too fast and it was just getting us dizzy when we were watching it. So this is a citronella scented geranium. I heard somebody call it a mosquito plant on YouTube. And then, oh my alyssum, I don't know, I'm not thinning it out. I'm gonna see what happens. And then, of course, the shrub that I always forget the name is growing. She's happy. Okay, where should I start? I guess we'll do the usual. No, we'll go backwards this time. Okay, so no more blooms, or almost no blooms on the clematis. Oh, so I'm very happy because these are the seeds from last year, and one of them is the variegated one, which is very exciting. When I noticed it, it made me so happy. So yesterday I replanted my hydrangea cuttings, and I was totally expecting roots, and there was no roots. I kept these 4 here. This little one is gonna go to Loretta. I gave one to Ronnie, and these 3 I'm keeping. But for now, they're just growing here. Peony is growing a bloom. Oh, is my baby out? Is my baby out? Hi, monkey pants. Yes, we were gonna go to the sweet pea next. She's growing. She is growing. Doesn't need help, it doesn't seem. Yes, and those that Silo was pointing so graciously, those are alyssum and zinnias. Some of them were into. Oh my goodness! Yes, the baby's gonna show the tour. The peonies, I cannot wait. I hope all of the wind and the rain stops before these come out because I cannot wait for the show. So, just the color on this begonia. And then I have some surprise nasturtiums in there. I think I have something else in there, don't I? Just creeping Jenny. Let it grow, let it grow. And the coleus. It might be too much sun for it, I'm not sure. Alright, let's look at the herb garden. So I've been cutting mint for tea, the oregano. I looked at some old pictures, it's spreading. I might have to repot the mint and oregano to a bigger pot soon. We'll see. And the grass too. I should move it because it's kind of hidden here. And the dahlia. What a beauty. What a beauty. Okay, so let's go this way and look at my raspberries. So what I did, oh yeah, so and the cherries. So Dad was here yesterday, just amazed at the amount of cherries that we have this year. He's probably gonna try and take all of them for wine, which is totally fine. And they're growing. And so what I did here this week, I moved the peas bag with the sunflowers and nasturtiums. I pulled out the spinach from the back because it was already bolted. I have to plant some more. And so I put it on a bigger trellis in the back. Oh yeah, and then I planted like a sunflower somewhere in the back. It's really hidden. Somewhere in there, there's a sunflower. She's gonna pop up as a surprise. So that's what I did, and I'm very happy. So the peas have more room, and I covered like all of the dead grass spots. So I'm very happy with the spot here. And it's right between the raspberries. Wamek is telling me that this might be red. We'll see. And the zinnias, they're growing buds. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of nasturtiums, but also yarrow. All right. Oh, I meant to cut off some of these dead ones from here. I'll do it later. So now Silomonster is pointing to this peony. I noticed that the blackberry is growing fast. Not fast, I don't know. It's growing. I've been weeding here. Oh yeah, and then we thought that I planted like a cutting of lilac, but I look at the leaves and it's not lilac, so I have no idea what we planted here. I might have to pull it out or maybe let it grow, I'm not sure. Haven't made a decision. And more nasturtiums. I think I'm gonna be very happy once these nasturtiums like really bulk up and start growing flowers, because I have them in this spot and that one over there, and then I have them all over the place, but I really wanted to put them in a hanging basket. Okay, so the plum is still acting all weird. This side is kind of bare, this side is full, but we did notice did we lose? Oh no, we had plums on here and she's gone. Oh no, we were so happy that we would have plums. No, I guess maybe not this year again. Okay, moving on to red currant. Growing tall, she's growing tall. So what we did is I had to thin out some of the sunflowers from the bucket pots. So we moved them randomly. That's how the other one by raspberries ended up behind the peas. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have here. Okay, I don't know if this is new or not, but I put a hosta here last week sometime. Let's quickly look at, well, this is a nice view. The umbrella's closed because it's windy today. Okay. I was looking at the ones that I gave to Ronnie, and of course hers are so much bigger. But I think these ones are really bouncing back. So we just need patience, and soon when we know for sure it's nice and warm, I am gonna take this burlap off and then put the fountain in a bird bath. But for now, like today, it's still cold and windy. I don't want to do it yet. I was going to, and I'm happy I didn't yesterday because it's cold and windy today. So this is the area that I'm gonna patch today. I think starting here, I'm gonna block this off, and then over there beside the elephant, and then I'm gonna patch up all this grass. Okay, I really need to focus where my camera is pointing when I'm walking around. Okay, so this we've seen, I think, last week. Yes, we did. So they're doing good. They're happy. And here, I planted the sunflowers and bachelor's buttons and nasturtiums, I think. And the bachelor buttons are coming up, which is great. And then this one is growing. Okay, so here's the view from here. So yesterday when I was at Ronnie's, I was telling her that I need to go to Home Depot and get another hosta. And then she's like, take one of mine. So now I have a hosta here. I planted it. So this is the view of my shed. I am very happy. I'm not really happy about that spot over there with the greenhouse, but you know what? Well, I could put the plastic actually. I could put it in a shed or in a garage so it doesn't get like weathered. Or maybe put it way on the bottom. That's what I should do. So it's just like, okay, now that I'm looking at it, it's an eyesore. I'm gonna fix it up today. But once those, let's go over there. Once those cosmos start growing in, they are gonna cover this area, which I cannot wait. They're growing happy, and each one has creeping Jenny. All right, so hostas, one of my favorites. So this I trimmed. This clematis I trimmed so it's like not sticking out from the fence, but I left it high on top just so we have some privacy. Why not? And then the trees, I was telling Dad, they're doing pretty good. He was admiring them. So yesterday, at the end of all my gardening, at the end of the day, I went ahead and patched up the grass here, pulled out some of the dead grass and put some new fresh soil, and I overseeded. I learned to use a weed whacker for the first time yesterday because Womack is gone, and I wanted to do that before I start patching up the grass. So hopefully she's all gonna get filled in. The grass is better than we've ever had, so I'm doing something good, I think, and it's learning. So here's my dahlias. They weren't happy in the pots or in the little seedling trays, and I didn't even think that anything was gonna come out of them, but they're all surviving. Maybe they're slower because they were stunted, but it's okay. They're growing. My sunflowers still need to find a home. Like, this is too many for the pots, but I don't even know where to put them anymore, especially that one. Okay, so yesterday when I was at Ronnie, I also got a little morning glory. So I planted her here because she needs full sun, and then she can just creep up this fence. So here's what she looks like, next to creeping Jenny, of course. And these dahlias doing good. Okay, and we finally have a water barrel working, so we collect water. And here's the garden. So I know it's like so empty over there, but like nothing wants to grow there because of the ants. We have to get rid of those ants. And then the rose is growing, creeping up. The grape is doing amazing. Maybe I'll pin it up today. That's gonna be one of the jobs I do. I took some Sperry yarrow that I had in a pot on the side, and then I planted them there because I realized that I have kind of two bare spots. So I have one yarrow, another yarrow there, and plus I have a few more that I planted before on the side, so it's gonna be a nice repetition. So the little evergreen pot, I just stuck it here because I think it needs full sun. And then my pinks, I had empty spots, and I see people do that on YouTube and I like it, and you sometimes don't even realize it's in a pot. Well, this one you can tell, but yeah, the potatoes are doing amazing. I cannot wait, maybe another 2 weeks we're gonna have potatoes. The zucchinis look like they're doing amazing. This lettuce hasn't really changed much. I don't know, I think maybe it's too hot. Radishes are growing also slow. I think it is too hot already. These guys are doing good. And the onions, I was looking at them yesterday, they really are starting to thicken up, which is great. And dill is growing nicely. This one, dill. This one, potatoes. It's gonna happen soon. Okay, so a quick look here. The dahlias are just getting so bushy. I love it. And that's some sweet alyssum. Yeah, I grew it from seed. And then my beautiful geranium, it's just so beautiful. I love this color. It looks even more vibrant on a phone that I'm looking at it. And then this dahlia, this one I bought, I think. Yeah, this is supposed to be an orange one. And just look at them. And then maybe a little update on my grass. It's doing good. I'm just gonna stack it there because I had the extra, so why not? And it's doing good. Okay, so another upcoming project is sort out what's gonna happen like on the table. I have all these jade plants that I need to just put in like nice pots. The lemon, I don't know. She's she should not be here. I should grow new lemon. I should get lemon today. Okay, so houseplant just getting watered today. The asters are growing. The cosmos are growing. The zinnias are popping up. And the canna lily, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to stick my hand in there and see if anything is even alive. So, and then my vegetables. Okay, so what I noticed this morning, since I'm letting this radish go to seed, look, it's such a pretty color. I had no idea. Oh, Silo's barking at something. Anyway, zucchinis popping up. Oh yeah, so I moved some of the pots because I looked it up and like lettuce and carrots don't need like total full sun as opposed to like tomato and zucchini. So I kind of reshuffled these bags, and that's why the pea went on the side of the fence. And just to like organize the space and also like just arrange them based on like their needs and requirements. Okay, so oh my god, the cherry, unbelievable. We're gonna have so many cherries. So I was looking at this morning, and this is what I love about gardening: the little unintentional surprises. Of course I'm not gonna pull out this. I mean, it's garlic chives with flowers, and they're just growing out of this fire pit. The fire was on yesterday or 2 days ago. They don't care. They're just growing. And another thing is the moss. I love moss. And it's just growing in between. I wish it was filling up even more. But I love it. Of course I'm gonna pull it out. Here's a look at my fountain and my petunias. Okay, we gotta move on. So, won't be sitting on these seats. There's still water on them. Okay, so let's just move along. I think it's time for us to leave. Okay, so one last look here. I think I moved the camera too fast. Buds, pinks, dahlias. Okay. Trying to move it slow. All right. Let's do this. Nice and slow. So we don't get anybody dizzy watching, which is just me and Wamek. This is just for us to remember what our garden looked like. Hosta. Every time I walk through here, I see a little weed popping up. Always something to pull out and tidy up. Ugh, it's chilly. So I was just kind of looking at this area. I think I need something here. Like, I think I need another hosta, or maybe I have so many lilies that need dividing and on the side, so maybe I should just bring some of them here and plant them. So here's what the front looks like. I was trying to do a little bit of reading. I'm loving these little purple flowers, whatever they are. Still haven't looked it up. Wait, I need to do this, right? There. And hydrangeas. So I have like a couple of plants of phlox here, and I think they just always come out slow. So we'll just have to see. And I love all of the colors between like the lime of the creeping Jenny and a dark deep green of the hydrangea, and then a variegated hosta. I love how that looks. Just need to fill in this spot. If we were staying in this house, then I would be moving things around and planting, but I don't know if I'm gonna put any effort into that. These guys are doing good. I see my dahlia is growing. And here, like, the nasturtiums popped up. The coleus is growing extremely slow ever since I planted it, but I think it's just waiting for warm weather. I cannot wait for this to like grow in and overspill. And today I might be buying a new tree because this is obviously dead. Okay, so I quickly weeded this area. This is the last area that I need to tidy. I may have to bring in a lily from the side as well. Like, there's an empty spot. I pulled out something. I think I might have had like a spare, like a rescue hydrangea or something, and I thought it would overwinter, but it doesn't. Also, like the irises. Oh, this one actually is gonna have a bloom. And then there's like so many of them in there. Like, I don't remember planting them that deep. I think what happened is that this like bush just grew. I don't know. So I need to tidy that up. And maybe today I'm also gonna work on starting to fix up this grass. Oh, wait a second. Something growing? No, jeez, I get excited. Okay, so I watered this grass last night. Okay, so we have to come around to these spots because I missed them last week. So what I did is, like, I bought one Shasta daisy and one hosta, and I split it in half so that we have these here, and then just like whatever, Spurzinia, Dusty Miller, Yarrow, which is not doing well because we have so many. This spot has so many ants, so I don't think this Yarrow is gonna survive. But hopefully the hosta and the Shasta daisy at least will. I gotta bring in another one of those circle thingies. Anyway, it's getting better. Okay. I will never stop buying the red geraniums for the side of the garage. Okay, let's quickly go to the side. Another red geranium. Yeah, like these are getting so bushy. And then the irises are just popping up everywhere. I might have to take a few samplers and put them somewhere else in the back. I don't have any irises in the back. Or maybe on the side, like where I thought the lily would go. These ones I love because when I sit on a computer I get to see these blooms through the window. And then of course the tomato and Cosmos Hospital. They're all surviving. I don't know if they're growing, but they're surviving. And a few of those spur sunflowers came in. Like, there's one here, and I think there's another one over there somewhere. So yeah, this is it. This is it for this week. Lily of the Valley are going over. I'm gonna do a quick walk back this way. Back to the garden. And then we'll be done because I'm also cold. Hi, bird. These guys are moving out. I have to say, I think our front yard is the best it's ever been this year, because just last year I really picked up the gardening a notch and started taking care of the grass better, and like the front. This used to look so ugly with like whatever the evergreen thing that was here. It was just a blob of nothing. So it's coming along. I'm not a great gardener, but I have a pretty good eye, I think, and I just need more time. Hopefully in Nanaimo, not in this house anymore. Okay, I love this view. Wow, we're gonna end it right here.